Hi, my name is Stephanie. It's really good to see you here today.
Hi, my name's Nicole, and I guess it's okay to see you.
So what brings you in here today?
Well, my neighbor saw a little red mark on my daughter's leg, and I guess she called the cops or something because I was taken in, and now I'm mandated to come see you.
So tell me a little bit about the situation. Did your neighbor talk to you about what she saw?
She didn't at all, but the actual situation was I was trying to get my kids ready for school that morning, and my son was just extremely slow. He was getting dressed slow, brushing his teeth slow, just even slow to eat breakfast. And I was just like trying to tell him, come on, let's go, we've got places to be, things to do. It just wasn't working.
It seems like you're trying to keep order in your home and encourage your son to keep going.
Definitely. I do want him to be like a productive member in the household. So, you know, with that being said, my 2-year-old daughter, I guess she could see that I was stressed because she said, I don't want to be mommy's little helper today. And I was so happy about that. I decided that I would let her get dressed on her own. About 15 minutes after that, I go up to her room to like check on her and bring her down for breakfast. And it's a mess. She is literally covered in poop. Her diaper was smeared all over her little dress. It was the last pamper I had at home, and it was also, I didn't have any clean laundry, so those things just were driving me crazy. I didn't know how I was going to get her clean, what I was going to put on her, and I was just so mad at her. I smacked her in the leg. I just hit her hard.
Is that the first time that you smacked her in the leg like that?
No, I mean, I do, maybe in her leg, but I mean, I do punish my kids. They do get corporal punishments. When you misbehave, you will get a spanking, a pinch under the arm, or like a little smack, like something physical probably will happen.
So do you think it's, why do you think the cops were called in this specific situation and not every other time that you punish your kids?
I don't know. I didn't do anything any differently. Like they said, they saw a mark on her, so that could probably be it. But I didn't see anything, and like I didn't do anything differently. I didn't hit her harder that day than I would any other day.
So you hit your kids a lot?
No, I don't hit them a lot, but when they do misbehave, it oftentimes leads to that. You know, 8-year-olds don't really want to listen. They want to do their own thing. So when firmly speaking to them doesn't work, and then I go to raising my voice, and that doesn't work. Like, there's nothing else for me to turn to than to give them a little spanking.
When you say a little spanking, you mean a really hard hit that'll leave a mark on your girl's leg?
I mean, sometimes I use a belt, sometimes I use my hand. It's just whatever's nearby.
Your situation, do you think makes you hit your kids?
Well, it's just I don't have much help around the house. I'm with them all the time. I mean, I only work part-time, so I'm only away from them a few hours a day, and that's when they go to the neighbors. Other than that, I can't afford child care, so I'm their babysitter, their nanny, their daycare. It's just so much for one person. I'm not even 30, and I've got 2 kids, and I'm doing it all on my own.
So it seems like you are feeling the weight of raising 2 kids and kind of feeling overwhelmed.
Definitely. Their father is not in their life. He doesn't help at all. Like, our last child support check was even late, so it's not like I can turn to him. My neighbors, they also have lives too, so, you know, I'm grateful for those few hours a day that they do help me. I mean, I also don't have a great relationship with my mother, so I feel like there is no one else to take this responsibility but me.
So you think, so what I hear you saying is that you are feeling really overwhelmed by the situation, but yet you would like to provide a house that is orderly and a good situation for your kids.
Yes, I love my kids so much. Everything I do is for them, and I just want them to grow up to be productive members of society and just contribute and just be overall well-rounded people.
So on the one hand, you love your kids so much and you want to do everything for them, and you also see physical discipline harsh physical discipline as being the best way for for you to see that in their lives?
I mean, well, when you say it like that, like I do really love my kids, and maybe I could punish them in different ways. It's just that's what I know. That's how I was raised, and that's how I've been raising them.
Do you have any other ideas of ways that you could try to keep order in your house?
Well, like, we don't have much, so it's not like I can take things away from them like an Xbox. And also, she's only 2, so it's not like she has items real dear to her that I could take away. And I could probably try a timeout, or like making them do some chores when they act out. I honestly have never thought about that.
So it seems like you're thinking now more about ways that you can interact with your kids in maybe a better way than hitting them.
Yes, because I don't want their memories with me to just be like spankings and that. I want them to remember all the great things I did for them as well.
Yeah, what are some things that you think would be helpful for us to do together while you're here?
Maybe if we could find ways to help me relieve some stress, you know, so that I won't be angry as easy. And maybe if I could find a way to make some more money, because like I said, I'm only working part-time, their dad doesn't contribute, it's just the financial burdens on me also stress me out.
Yeah, so it seems like in some ways you also are taking, like, what happened with your daughter is kind of a culmination of all of the stressors that you're feeling in your life.
I would say so. I could probably handle things better. I'm just really going to need help finding resources about parenting skills, how to handle things differently, and about the job, and maybe daycare. So I could have some me time, and when I do see my kids, it's like happy moments.
Great. Well, I'm really glad you were able to come in here today. Next week, I'll have a bunch of different resources for you for the things that you've mentioned. And would that be something that you're interested in?
Yes, I would really like to learn new alternatives for how I'm acting in employment and things like that.
Great.
Hey, thanks. Nice seeing you.
Yeah, nice to see you.